everyone. Right, thank you for tuning in. My name is Fang. This is your Hot Yang Yang, brought to you by Oxygen Yoga and Fitness from GTA. Alright, good morning. So just give everyone some time to set up your space. Make sure there's nothing in the surrounding of your mat. Grab your props. You will need your props for your yin portion of the class in the second half. So if you have some yoga blocks, if you have some bolsters at home, you can use those. Otherwise, you can use some thicker textbooks, grab some blankets and thicker cushions and use them as alternatives. My name is Fang. I'll be guiding you today. Good morning, Mid-Chang. Alright. So we'll get started at 10 o'clock. While we're here, you can use this time to grab whatever you need for the class. Have your water, towel, props, and then just hang out for a little bit. Alright, so just a couple announcements. We have some awesome news. Your local studio in the GTA have partnered to bring you premium nutritional supplements from all the major brands directly to your door. And you can find a link to the nutrition shop on their bio, and be sure to use your studio promo code listed on their post for 10% off and free shipping. So check those out. For those of you who are wanting to supplement your diet, that's a great option. Alright. Morning, Carrie. Okay, so I'm just going to test out something to see how this will change, because I will have to change my music halfway through the class or after the 5 minutes. I'll see whether Instagram will actually lock me out, so fingers crossed, hopefully it will not. Okay, so I will just pause. I'm still in this live video. Awesome, so I won't have a problem with that. For those of you who haven't done this class before, make sure that you grab your props for the second half. So first half, we're doing active yoga poses, lunges, planks, warrior poses to strengthen the body, building muscle. And we will be holding longer than your traditional vinyasa flow or your freedom flow at the studio. And for the second half, we'll practice yin yoga. And for that portion, you'll need some props. The more you do yin yoga, the less props you'll need, probably, depending on your mobility, flexibility. And if you're new to yin yoga, it's a great option to grab your props. So if you have bolsters and blocks at home, get those. If you have any alternatives that you can think of, grab those as well. So blocks, pillows, cushions are great alternatives for your bolsters if you don't have any at home. Alright, couple more minutes before we get started. Morning. If you're just joining in, my name is Fang. I'll be guiding you today for your Hot Yang Yang. For those of you who have done the class at the studio, just remember that this class is slightly changed. I improvised a little bit just because of the setting. We're not in the studio, and I don't have a mic with me. We don't have amazing speakers just like we do in the studio, so I will have to play around with the music and change the class a little bit, so it might be a little bit different than what you're used to at the studio. Keep that in mind. So for those of you who are joining in, remember that if you're looking to pick up some nutritional supplements, you can also check out our local studio in GTA, and we have partnered to bring you premium nutritional supplements from all the major brands directly delivered to your door. So you can find the links to the nutritional shop on their bio and the local studio websites or Instagram accounts, and be sure that you use the studio promo code to get your discounts, 10% off and free shipping. Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock. We're going to get started really soon. Good morning. Thank you for joining in this morning for your Hot Yang Yang. My name is Fang. This is a 45-minute long Yang class. And this class is coming to you from All Oxygen Yoga and Fitness Studio in the GTA, helping you to stay fit and healthy while staying safe in the comfort of your own home. You can share this class now with a friend using the share icon below. Some important housekeeping I need to go over just before we get started. So this class is a copyright of Oxygen Yoga and Fitness and its associated companies. This class cannot be recorded or reproduced in any way. Since we're not able to monitor your health prior to or in this class, I'm just going to pause my music for a little bit. If you are showing any signs of feeling unwell, we urge you not to continue with this workout and seek medical attention. We ask you to monitor your surroundings prior to starting class so that nothing is in your way that may cause you injury or harm. Please see our release of liability and waiver of claims, assumptions of risk, and indemnity agreement. And there will be a link to this in the comments below, which I'll post shortly. By participating in this workshop, you agree to waive certain legal rights, including the right to sue. So please read this carefully before you start. So I will go ahead and paste the liability form. Make sure that you check it out before you get started in this class. Alright, so that's it for the announcements. If you want to take the time to check out the liability form, go ahead. We'll start the class. Coming back, hopefully you can hear the music. So rather than laying down on the back like how we do it at the studio, because there will be comments in the monitor, so I figured the best way is for us to get started seated. You can sit on your block, excuse me, or you can sit on the floor if that's comfortable. Feel free to modify. You can always sit on your shin or straighten out your legs if you prefer. Let's get started for your Yang class. Seated, feeling the weight of your hips resting on your prop or on the mat. You can close your eyes or gaze down towards the ground. I will be turning on the comments shortly, just so that people have time to check out the liability form if they're just joining in now. As you bring your attention to your breathing, try to relax the tops of your shoulders, noticing how you're feeling at the moment before we get started. From where you are, taking one more deep breath in, one more deep breath out. Gently opening your eyes. Begin to release your hands either to the floor. If you can touch your floor, if you're on a prop, you can take your hand to your waist. From there, taking your left hand down, flow your right arm up as you breathe in. Exhale, fold to the side. Just lengthening the side body here. Inhale through center, switching. Exhale, fold to the other side. Feel free to bend that top elbow or the bottom one if that feels better. Come back through center. Taking your left hand to your right knee, we'll twist the spine to the right side. Sit tall as you breathe in. Open chest, breathe out, looking over to your right shoulder. Breathing in as you untwist. Exhale, set up for the other side. Lengthen the spine. Finding space in between the vertebrae to twist. Gently looking forward, untwist the spine, remove your props if you're on one. And let's come all the way to standing to begin the Yang portion of the class. So for those of you who haven't taken the class, the first half will be quite active. Yang portion, building strength in the muscles in the body, holding challenging warrior, lunge, plank sequences with loud music. So that's to motivate you to stay strong in each of the Yang poses. And then in the second half, we'll have relaxing music with some yin yoga poses where we'll be holding from 2 to 6 minutes long to build some mobility in the body and to relax to meditate. Alright, well, I will get started. Standing nice and strong. I will turn off the comments as well. Okay. From the top of your mat, feet can be hip width apart or together for level 3 option, hands by your side. Remember, level 1, 2, 3s are just different variation of the pose. Level 3 will be harder. Pick and choose what works for your body for each one. Taking a deep breath in and out. Let's get started. Inhale, flow your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, option to bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, palms down, walk back to a plank, shoulders over your wrists, high and above your feet, pressing away from the floor. If you get tired, you can take the knees down briefly. Otherwise, we're holding here for your plank pose. Finding that long line of energy from the crown of your head to the ball of your feet. Think about reaching your heel behind you. At the same time, don't let your head hang. Reaching the crown of your head forward. Full body activation here, navel into the spine. Making sure you're not bending the shoulder blades, protracting. Press away from the hump. You got this. Remember, we all holding relatively longer than in your full class. This is to build strength in the body. Activating your Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, standing out the breath on the back of the throat. Igniting that energy within your body. Feel your glutes engage, making sure hips are not sinking, resist the floor. We're almost there. Remember, take breaks, drop the knees anytime you want to, otherwise stay strong, level 3. Keep holding it there. One last Ujjayi breath. On your next exhale, to your downward facing dog. From your down dog, keeping your right leg up, then drop, then your left heel, scoot that right foot forward. Wide lunge here, stepping right foot forward, right knee over the ankle, drop your back knee for level 1 option, roll, press and lunge. Level 2 and 3, pick up that back knee. Coming to a high press and lunge. Draw in those lower ribs, knitting them in and pulling them down. Legs will stay strong. Reaching fingertips up to the sky. Engaging your lats. Deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Option to look up to challenge your balance a little bit more. Or simply gazing anywhere that's comfortable for you. Maybe the tip of your nose, not your neck. Any shoulder injuries, you can always bend your elbows and tighten up your fists. Otherwise, arms reaching up. Feeling relaxed, nice and strong. Using the music to motivate yourself. Remember to keep that front knee facing forward. Don't let it cave in. Although our body stays the same, getting ready for your transition. When you're ready, reaching your right arm back, left arm forward, twisting over to your right side. So your right hand reaches back, left hand reaches forward. If you get tired, you're losing balance, drop that back knee down, you got it. Look over it behind your right hand. Imagine you're being pulled in opposite directions there. You can always stay slightly to the side rather than back behind you. Squaring the hips forward, chest facing forward. Breathing there. The legs might feel tired, but stay strong. Final lifting energy through the crown of the head. Tailbone is dropping down to the ground. Keep opening the chest. Making sure you're not turning your hips at all. Almost there. One more deep Ujjayi breath in your twist and lunge. Get ready to transition. Sweep your right hand forward. Bring your body forward, sweep your arms back, turn up your chest. Round next lunge here, making sure you're not rounding your back, pinching the shoulder blades in, spreading out the collarbones. Lengthen the neck as an extension of your spine. See my upper body and my back leg, and my head is in one diagonal line. Find that line of energy. Flexing your arms, feel them engage, tighten up your fists. Don't forget those guiding breaths. Using the breath to activate the body. I know the legs are getting tired, but stay strong, you got it. 3 more deep ujjayi breaths here. You can do it. Stay focused. Every time you're doubting yourself, ask can you hold for one more long breath. You took a break, come back into it. Then begin to transition. Take your fingertips to the floor. Turn your back toes face along edge of your mat. Pressing through the feet, straighten out your legs, setting up for your triangle pose. Begin to reach your right hand down. Hover the arm, fist fit inside your front leg, reaching your left arm up. Drawing those navel and your lower ribs. Imagine there's a wall behind you. Stack your shoulder, wrist. Press your hips back, making sure you're not overarching. Option to look up to your top fist, punching the fist up and down. You got this. Stay strong in your triangle pose. Setting the shoulders away from your ears, spread out your chest a little bit more. Shift more weight to that back foot. Pulling your left hip towards the back of the room, rooting down through your right. Feel your body warming up. Strong legs as you slowly pull back, arms parallel to the ground, spread out your fingers. Bending that front knee to your warrior 2. You're in a wide stance here. Level 3. Think about getting that front knee over the ankle. 90-degree bend in that front leg. Gaze towards your front middle finger. Scooping the right hip in, draw the tailbone down, making sure you're not arching back here. Maintain the core. Pressing through the outer edge of back foot. Spin that left leg out. Find an external rotation. Your left leg. Feel the left glutes engage. Eventually, level 3 option, getting that front thigh parallel to the ground. Level 1 and 2, really find that straight line from your crown all the way to your tailbone, making sure you're not reaching your upper body forward. You got it. Stay in your warrior 2. Almost there. Again, our lower body stays the same, only moving our upper body. Begin to bend your back elbow, punching your fist forward. Take a deep inhale as you go into your arch exalted, lifting your arms up 45 degrees. Gaze up to your front, your top knuckle. Remember not to overarch your back. I feel my right leg, right glutes are working really hard right now. I'm slightly shaking. That's totally normal. You got this. 2 more ujjayi breaths and then we'll switch the upper body and arms again. Legs stays the same. Don't give up. You're almost there. On your next inhalation, flow the arms down, lean the body 45 degrees forward. Hover that front arm to the inside your front leg. Fist not touching the mat, not touching your legs. Gaze down towards your foot. Remember, emphasis is lower body not changing. My right leg is shaking. I'm with you. 3 more deep breaths here and then we'll switch. Almost there. Stay focused. And when you're ready, lower both hands to the mat. Level 1 option, take that right knee down. Reaching your left arm up, doing a side plank with your right knee down. Level 2 and 3, slide that right foot back. Feet are stacked, toes curling. for a short base. Remember, shoulders are over your wrist. Look down. If you feel wrist pain, come down to your elbow. Level 2 and 3, playing around with lifting that left leg up and keep it hovering. If you find your balance, you can look up to your top hand or simply look to the side. I'm shaky. So really emphasize on lifting that right hip up. Don't sink to the ground. Resist. Strong shoulders, strong right leg, strong obliques. You got this. 3 more deep breaths here in your side plank. Modify if you need to. Level 3, do this variation with me. Pushing down through the right foot, right palm, don't sink to your right wrist. Yeah, that's all heart floating, awesome, you're with me. And then on your next inhale, lower down to your plank. Take a vinyasa, shift your weight forward. Lower down, chaturanga, all the way to your belly. And then taking your hands by your side, coming to your locust setup. Flow your feet off of the ground. And then lift your hands. Level 1, keep your hands on the ground. So you're pressing down through the back of your hand, palms facing up, lift your chest, touch. Stay in neutral spine, or stay above your neck, and an extension of your spine, level 2 and 3. Go up higher. Use your back muscles. Point your toes back. Bring your feet together. So you can use your back more rather than your knees. Doesn't matter how high you lift up off from the ground. Just feel your back muscles engage. Slightly tap the pelvis. Navel in and up to the ceiling. Stay strong. You got this. Two more Ujjayi breaths. Sending it out the breath, the exhale from the throat. Breathing like the ocean waves when you exhale. Okay, when you're ready, palms down below the elbows, tip your toes, press onto your knees, or straight to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your down dog, roll set up to the other side. Roll left leg up. Second left foot forward. Level 1, drop that back knee, flow your arms up. Option to modify for shoulder injuries. Or reaching up with both arms. High crescent lunge. Level 3, challenge yourself. Make your feet wider away from each other. And then forward and backward, further away from each other. Widen the stance to make it more challenging. Breathing here in your variation of lunge. Remember to contain those lower ribs in. Pull your pubic bone in. Oh, my music is short for this one. Lunge. Join back. You get tired, simply drop that back knee down. It's totally fine. Don't let your mind talk you out of this. Stay strong here. Ask one more breath. Can you do one more breath? Just hold there. Stay focused. Connecting with the muscles that are engaged. Getting ready to twist. Reaching right hand forward, left hand back. Feel like when you're losing balance, take that back knee down first. Remember, pulling. Imagine being pulling from your hands forward and back. Find that energy balance. Gaze back. You got this. Almost there in your twisted lunge, and then we'll switch to runners. Remember, your lower body stays the same. Once you're ready, pull that back hand forward. Sweep the arms back, tighten up your fists, flex the triceps, lean the upper body forward 45 degrees. You got this. Stay strong. Find that long line of energy from your back heel to the crown of your head. Keep the chest open, don't collapse. Squeezing shoulder blades in, engage your rhomboids, upper back. Almost there, now we'll switch to your triangle pose. This side will be turning I'm going to turn around, you stay. On your next breath in, take your hands down to the mat. Exhale, turn your back to the long edge of your mat. Swim your arms up. Sweep them up. Pressing through your back foot, shift your weight back. Releasing left arm down, right arm up. Making sure you're not sinking down. Lifting up through that top hand, punching up to the sky. Moving to that left foot. Keep the arches lifted. Spin your right thigh out. Finding external rotation of your right hip. You got it. Stay strong in your triangle pose. Making sure you're not touching that bottom front leg. Good. When you're ready, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend that front knee to your warrior two. Allow that front knee to be over the ankle. Pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Squeeze your glute. Hug the left hip in. You got it. Looking over to your left fingers. Stay in this shape. As we get tired, we might want to straighten out that front leg, but challenge yourself not to. Level 3, front thigh parallel to the ground. You can do it. Getting ready to transition soon. Remember, lower body stays the same. Bending your right elbow, pulling your elbow back, punching the fist forward to your left foot. Take an inhale, lift the body up. Arms up 45 degrees. So this is when I cue you. If you know Hunger Game, embrace your inner Katniss Everdeen. Archery, exalted warrior. Stay strong. Feel your warrior energy here. 2 more deep breaths, and then we switch around to your side extended angle. You can do this. Take a deep breath in, and now get into it. Straight into the next pose, pulling that right elbow up. Hover that left arm to the inside your front leg. Gaze down. Stay with me, we're almost there. Good, from there, release left hand down. Level 1, drop that left knee. Stack your hips, facing them over to the side, making sure you're not facing down or up. Right arm up, stay here, feet are tucked. Or your toes are curled. Option, stacking feet together, right over the left. Pressing away from your left hand. You can always stay here or flow that right foot up. As high as you can, keeping the spine in neutral. Gaze anywhere that helps you to stay in balance. Shoulders away from your ears. Reaching up with your right hand. Left hand is pressing down against the mat. If you lost balance like I did, come back right into it. Stay strong. Good. 2 more deep breaths. It's okay to shake. We're working hard. Good. Then when you're ready, lower that top foot first. Come to your hips. And from there, one last stay pose. Bow pose. Coming to the knee part of your butt. Hold your feet up. Hands off from the legs. Reaching your hands forward. Palms opening up. Option to straighten out your legs. Last yogi pose, stay with me. Gaze slightly up, lifting your chin. Pressing down through your hip. Drawing the navel in. You're strong, stay with me. Core your body sweating. Legs, core shaking. Totally fine. 2 more ujjayi breaths. Do it. We're almost there. Don't give up now. And releasing. Good job. We're done with the first half of the class. Grab your water. Grab your props for the second half. Allow yourself to set up for the first pose. So just watch me demonstrate all variations before you settle into it. first one is called Twisted Puppy. Starting from your tabletop, knees below your hips, wrists below your shoulders. Begin to draw your elbows down, guide your hands slightly forward. And then from there, right, that was for your puppy setup. Never mind. We're doing Twisted Puppy, so from there, thread your right arm underneath the left. You can release your head to a blanket, to a block, bolster, or take your head all the way down. Left hand can stay, or reaching forward. Level 3 option, more advanced, left hand to your back or to your right leg. Just set up here for your 2 minute of Twisted Puppy. Making sure there's not excessive pressure on your neck. If you feel that, prop your head up a little bit, or perhaps draw your right hand closer to your body. Don't reach outward as much. So this might be a dramatic transition if you're doing this type of class. Our variation oxygen brand of Yang Yang for the first time. Just notice how your body feels at the moment. Unlike in the first half of the class, in the second half, I encourage you to relax your muscles. Feeling into the support of your mat off the ground, your props. Releasing into that slight spinal twist in your Twisted Puppy pose. Notice how your body reacts to finding stillness in your yin pose. So that's what I encourage you to do in the second half of the class. Holding in your yin poses and try to avoid fidgeting the body. You can of course modify, deepen into the pose or back off whenever necessary, but make those movements intentional. Avoid unnecessary movement. Your 2 minute is up. Take your left hand back below the shoulder, pressing back up to your tabletop. Reset for the other side. So simply go straight into it, left arm underneath the right, left side of your face to your mat or to your prop. We'll stay here 2 minutes again to even it out. Noticing how your breathing has changed since the beginning of the class. Tune into that natural rhythm of your own breathing pattern. Follow the in-breath, feeling the ribcage expanding. Feel the air, oxygen going in. And when you exhale, notice a slight contraction. Feeling the breath exiting your nostrils. Time to guide yourself out of your Twisted Puppy back to your tabletop. I'll show you your variations. We're doing shoelace, so your option for level 1 is to have the left leg straight to a half shoelace. Picking up that right leg, stacking the right leg over the left, so right knee is bent, level 1 option, bottom knee straight, and then just fold forward. You can't lean forward, you can have a pillow, leaning to your pillow. If you want to do the full variation, bend that bottom knee. Or sometimes it might help to sit on a block or some cushion. You can stay here, take your hands to your lap. If you want to fold forward, then I suggest only do so if you're not being assisted by a prop. So you're able to cross your legs right over the left, both knees are bent. Ankle stays at neutral, hips on the ground. Set up your block forward or any cushion you have, and then drape the head forward. If you don't have a prop, just extend your arms out, let the head drop. So finding your variation and just holding there. Breathing into your outer hips. Any knee pain, ankle pain, come modify, come back out, straighten out that front leg, or simply do any forward folds or any pose you can think of. Listen to your body, honor it, modify if you want to. For those who are folding forward, releasing your upper body weight forward to your legs, breathing into your upper back, breathing into the space in between your shoulder blades. Simply holding in your variation, finding stillness. You're comfortable at where you are. Try to deepen into your pose. Remember, you always have the option to back up. Just explore your edge. Deepen if it feels good. Back off whenever you want to. match up the right side. Using this time as we hold in each pose, take your attention inward. You can scan your body. Notice where the stretch is most intense. Let your breath travel to those spaces. With each exhale you take, try to let go, one breath at a time. Try not to fight the resistance, but rather surrender into it. Further away from you. Bolster or some pillows so that they're angled in a way that you can lean your upper body forward. If you don't have any props, just let the head drape, chin down. You're very close to the ground. You can set up your blocks. You can stack the blocks in two. And take your head to the block as you release your forearms onto the ground. Get very close to the ground and you may not need a block. And take forehead down or tilt the head to one side, going into your deeper variation. mat or in your variation of corpse pose for a little bit longer, feel free to do so. But our class is up, 45 minutes is up. Thank you for joining me today. Just taking a moment wherever you are, tuning in with our affirmation of the week. Each new day is full of possibilities. And taking your hands to the shape of a heart, reaching it up to the sky, if you're laying down on the back or sending it forward like I am, saying perhaps out loud with me, I love my life. I love my life. Alright, that finishes our hot yang yang. I'll turn the comments back on. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments. We'll be here back 10 a.m. every day for different classes. Today was Yang Yang, and you have different fitness classes throughout the week. And remember, this class is saved in our stories for the next 24 hours, so feel free to just view this class at your convenience at another time in the next 24 hours and share with your friends, let them know. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Ranit, Nina, Amy, Santa. Nice to see you all here. Hope to see you in the studio back soon, and it makes all the difference to be in the studio space, especially for this class. It's a very unique atmosphere when it's done in our studio rooms with heated, with our far red infrared heating. It really makes a whole difference in letting go of the muscle tensions and really getting into the yin portion of the class. And in the first half, you really sweat a lot more. And also, our rooms are usually dim, so it creates that atmosphere. We have amazing speakers that makes the music sound a lot better than mine. So, hope you tried this class in our studio if you haven't done so. And if you don't have any questions, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Carrie. Alright, have a great week, everyone.